All right. Am I streaming now? Yes, I am streaming. Today is Friday night, October 30th, and this is the Eureka Street Crypto Hub broadcast, and I am live streaming on YouTube. I've never done this before, so moving on up. As you can see, I have a brand new logo. I'm kind of getting my act together here a little bit, so um, baby steps, little by little, working on it, getting things together, trying to get this broadcast moving right along, technologically, content wise, and just trying to get my head in the game. So here we go. Now I have a live stream. Anyway, today I haven't really got everything set up the way I wanted to yet, so I am not quite ready, but I'll just go ahead and start the way I wanted to start here. And well, I guess we'll go ahead and start with the. I'll minimize myself here and put me over here, and I will get the window capture right there and make it live, and I'll get rid of this text, and I'll get so good at all this that I'll just be able to do it all on the fly. But right now I'm still just kind of playing it by ear as I go along here, and there, minimize that, bam. Okay, so here we are. We are at the today's current prices, and we'll just go ahead and start with that. Seems like a great way to start a show about crypto. Bitcoin is at $13,694.56. Now, I think Going Parabolic said by the end of the week it would be at 20,000. I think that Jason Williams, I think he's got a little bit of work to do on that. But hey, goals. Here's setting goals. I salute you, sir. So we are at 13,694.56, the highest it's been all year. I'll go ahead and take that. I'm all right with that. Ethereum's at 385.62. It's dropped by about 5% in the past 7 days, 6%, whatever. It was at 405 yesterday, I think. So it's dropped about 15 bucks. Fine with me, whatever. Altcoins, they all seem kind of down in the red today. That's okay. I see people on Twitter feeds and on YouTube videos and stuff like that just freaking out, saying, "Oh my God, we better start selling off altcoins. Better start shorting everything." No, you don't have to. Remember the patterns that all these TA guys sit there and put up on their YouTube videos. They always seem to forget. The altcoins follow the bitcoins, and follow Bitcoin, and it's fine. I'm not too worried about it anyway. I'm dollar cost averaging, so I'm not losing anything. Just dollar cost average is where you put in a little bit every week, every day, every month, or whatever, no matter what the price is. And if you have faith in a project or in a token or something like that, and you know it's going to go up, it doesn't matter if it's up or down on that day or that week or whatever. As long as you're putting in and you're not dumping tons of money in at one price point, then you're not susceptible to the changes that token at that price point might have. So dollar cost average is my mantra, and I'm not a trader. I'll never be a trader. It's too stressful for me, and I don't have the time for that. I got wife and kids, a job, things to do. I'm a pretty busy guy, so I don't need to be sitting there trying to trade. Also, which just drive my life completely crazy, and my wife crazy too. So here I am. We got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether and XRP, Bitcoin Cash, whatever. Chainlink, I like Chainlink. 11.18. Chainlink's kind of been hovering around that $11, $12 range for a while now. I'm cool with that. Seems to be going in kind of moon cycles when it just shoots up and then it comes back down. It shoots up again, comes back down. Binance Coin, whatever, Polkadot. Here, the good thing I like about CoinGecko is it lets you set up your portfolio. I mean, this is not exactly my portfolio, but it's stuff I follow, and a lot of this stuff is in my portfolio. So, obviously Chainlink is one of my top picks in the portfolio. Ignore those holdings; that's not accurate. It's from months ago. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Uniswap, XRP, Tezos, Cardano, Polkadot, Theta. I like Theta. I like Theta a lot. Let's see here. And Energy Web, Chain Games. Chain Games is I'm wavering on that one. It's kind of a platform in which you buy chain token and you can play. Right now they have a Mario Kart out in which you can wager the chain token on your games and you can win or lose the chain token. Trust Swap, Digibyte, Monero, Celsius Network, Aave. Let's see, we got Quant. I don't have any of that, but I hear about it all the time and it just pops up, so I figured I would follow it just to keep track of it. Something I'm interested in. Blockstack as well, I'm interested in. It seems to be doing well. It's kind of a marriage between Ethereum and Bitcoin. It's a way for Bitcoin to scale and to have an increased transaction speed. And for people to be able to build Ethereum. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments or whatever, but it's a way for people to be able to build Ethereum apps on a blockchain, on a Bitcoin blockchain. So, I don't know. Let's see here if we can find out some quick info. Let's go to blockstack.org. I heard an interview. Yeah, build decentralized apps. Blockstack inherits Bitcoin security through proof of transfer, enables you to write smart contracts with clarity, and brings it all together in one decentralized network maintained by developers from all the world. From what I gathered from the interview, okay, all you need is a few lines of JavaScript. I don't know. I was under the impression that you could build apps on some kind of Bitcoin-style blockchain. Looks like I'm going to have to do some more research on it. It sounded interesting on the interview, but then again, sometimes I only listen or understand maybe about 1/3 of what people talk about in these interviews. So, that's why I'm going through the education. Let's see, I just got a cash out in my Ethereum mining rig, and it's only been mining for about 10 minutes, and I got 0.0019 ETH. I got 7 cents after about 10 minutes. Okay, anyway. So, anyway, back to CoinGecko here. Ethereum gas fees right now are 28 Gwei on average for any type of transaction. It's actually not terrible. Again, it's Friday night, Saturday night. I said yesterday you got to wait for those downtimes when everybody else is doing other stuff, and you're sitting at home playing with, playing with, cryptocurrency. So let me get here. Yes. Okay. Anyway, let's get out of here. I want to go into resources. I've learned a lot of different ways to educate myself, and in the past I've gone on YouTube. I've paid for online courses. I've attended classes. I did this with web design. I bought books. I'm real big about going to Barnes and Nobles and buying books. I haven't done that in a while, but I still order books sometimes. With crypto, I've listened to a lot of podcasts. I started with Spotify, and I would be out mowing the lawn or jogging, and I would find some fundamentals of blockchain and cryptocurrency. Crypto 101 was one I started with, and I still listen to that occasionally here and there. So Let me go into some of these. I originally, when I very first started learning about crypto in 2018, I went on to Udemy, and Udemy is a great way to find courses. So let's see. I've taken a couple of these. I took this blockchain 2020 course. Uh, it was okay. It was real hard to understand at first. Um, I don't want to play it. I just want to show it. Looks like it's going to try to play it. So it says it's for beginners, but it's not. I mean, yes, it's for beginners, but after about like section 5, I started getting a little confused, and as a total newbie, I was starting to lose my head on it. So I'd get in a little bit, then maybe take that course. I'm taking this course right now. Let's see here. Developer Bootcamp with Solidity. This is like $10, and yeah, it's been a pretty good course so far. I mean, it taught me how to set up a developer type of what do they call it? Not a kit. Yeah, I guess a developer kit where you build your own node in order to develop and test how to. It taught me how to set up my own test net, I guess, with Solidity, Web3.js, Truffle, MetaMask, Remix, and these are different ways to be able to test out your code, your environment. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. The first part of it is setting up your development environment. That's something that developers need to learn, is how to set up their testing environment so they're not trying to test and learn code in some kind of live atmosphere where, one, they could lose money or make mistakes and mess things up, and just, yeah. It's always good to have a testing environment set up. So this one's been pretty good so far. I've learned some decent Solidity. I'm definitely not the level to where I could code any type of smart contracts myself without really just following verbatim somebody else at this moment, but I'm getting there. Baby steps. Let's see what else we have. Let's see another one. I was looking for it. Where are you? It says Anthony Haroon. Oh, Chris Haroon. This one is old. It's kind of an old video. But when I first started out in 2018, this video was great. It taught me about the process of mining and buying ASIC mining rigs and how to put them together. I mean, like literally assemble them from scratch. And it went through his whole process on how he determines which coins would be worthwhile to mine, even down to the minutia of, how much electricity is it going to cost per hour, and is the coins I'm going to mine be able to offset that cost. Of course, he was apparently living in downtown San Francisco, so obviously it's going to probably not be worth it for him to mine from his apartment in San Francisco. Out here in Leander, outside of Austin, that might be a little more feasible. That's why even me just mining a little bit of Ethereum is even kind of worth it, because it'll help me pay at least for transaction fees. So, those are some Udemy courses that I've signed up with and done a little bit of. Did some web developer stuff to brush up my skills a while back. I came from kind of a web development background, and I self-taught myself web development. I've learned HTML, XHTML, CSS, PHP, JavaScript, all that stuff. Built my own blog engine by scratch on Notepad. So I like doing that type of stuff. So Solidity is a little different, but to me it's a little harder. But it is what it is, and I'm trying to catch on to it. I'm also trying to learn Python right now, and that's also a challenge. I just feel like the older I get, the harder it is for me to learn how to code, honestly. Being 44, my mind is not as impressionable maybe as it Used to be. Not old by any means, but yeah, not 25 anymore. So, and see, let's go to YouTube. Actually, no. Let's go to Spotify. I don't have the Spotify program downloaded on here. Shit, is it not going to show me? Man, I don't feel like downloading it right now. Here, I'll look on my phone, and I'll tell you which ones I listen to on Spotify, because I don't feel like downloading the whole app right now. But podcasts, let's see, there's the Pomp podcast. Actually, some of these I can find on YouTube. So let me, that's my own channel. All right, so. Okay, so let me go to my subscriptions. So I'll just go into what I currently watch here. Let's see. We got my favorite one so far is Digital Asset News. This guy really knows what he's talking about. He's from El Paso, Texas. He's older like me, my age, so maybe that's why I identify with him pretty well. Probably a little older than me, actually, but whatever. He takes a real conservative dollar cost average approach. He doesn't promote a lot of trading or doing anything wild. He owns several businesses already that he's built up himself on Amazon. He's just in it to dollar cost average and in it for the long haul. And he's not one of these, moon boys. Hey, this altcoin, with a $5 million market cap is gonna go to the moon. No, he's not one of those dudes. So I really respect and appreciate his approach to things, and he's taught me a lot. So I would check him out. Digital Asset News. Let's see who else we got that I watch on an almost daily basis. I like Chico Crypto. Chico Crypto gets, you either love him or you hate him. He's kind of a divisive dude, but I think his videos, his intros are funny. He does really good research. Sometimes he hypes up some stuff more than they should, but whatever, like I take it from all perspectives. I try to watch as many different perspectives as possible, and he's turned me on to some really good stuff, like Energy Web Token he's real big on, and he gets down into the nitty-gritty of a lot of the different coins, and he taught me about the Energy Web Token and its ties with Tesla and the whole grid singularity. I want to spend an entire episode just covering everything about Energy Web Token. It's one of the most fascinating projects to me. So that's that one. Let's see who else we have here. Pomp Podcast. Everybody should, if you don't know Anthony Popliano, you should know Popliano. He's works for let me try to find his little bio. Well, he works for Morgan Creek Capital. He's a financial guy, but I guess he went on and created his own podcast. It's been very successful. He's not really only Bitcoin, but he supports Bitcoin for the most part. He makes things real easy and digestible for somebody new coming into the space, yet he still is able to articulate some more complex ideas in the cryptocurrency space. And during lunchtime every day, almost every day, whatever, him and his wife, Marina Palanova, I think, or something like that, they come on and they do kind of a fun little, let's spend 5 minutes talking on certain topics, just a fun little improv type of covering of the daily events. So, Anthony Popliano, he's a real good source as far as podcasts are concerned. And he's real entertaining. And let's see here. Elio Trades. I like this dude. He covers a lot of altcoins. but he does it in a very smart way. He's not a pump, pump, pump type of guy. He just gives good analyses on a lot of low cap gems, but then also talks about some larger coins as well in the overall market. And he's just real easy dude to listen to. So I would recommend Elio Trades. He's the dude that posted yesterday that I showed on my Twitter feed, and I retweeted him. Where is it? He said, "Crypto forces you to become versed in economics, tech, community building, regulation, game theory, and common sense. Some strong crypto investors and entrepreneurs are the modern day Renaissance man or woman." I cannot agree with him more. So, yeah, I would recommend Elio Trades. He's got a good head on his shoulders, but he likes the Dodgers, which I'm not crazy about. And let's see here. Who else? Oh, yeah. As you may have gathered from listening, if you've listened to other stuff, I'm a big fan of the Abra wallet. Well, Abra wallet's kind of expanded out. Abra and Celsius to me are kind of similar. But Bill Barnhart, I saw him in the Reimagine conference, the online conference, and he made a lot of sense to me. And so I started listening to his, I guess, every other day or maybe every day, I don't know. He does something called Money Talks, and he's the CEO of Abra. He just gets on there and just talks about Bitcoin. He talks about the overall market. He can talk about complex topics, but then he can also bring it down to the nitty-gritty and just, talk about the very basics, like even how to set up a wallet, or just total newbie questions like how do I get in the cryptocurrency space, or how do I pass on my cryptocurrency after I die, like just total new questions. But then you'll get into the macroeconomics and microeconomics of things and just go all over the place. He's a real easy guy to listen to. So I would watch Money Talks if you want to constantly learn something new. And who else do we have here? Crypto and Coffee. I just recently got on this because a friend of mine was a guest on it, talking about the Texan Stakes. I did a whole thing on that one a couple days ago. There he is, Adam. And Nicholas Black, I guess, is the host, and they talk a lot about Cardano, it seems. I've only seen a few episodes, but so far it looks pretty good. Let's see here. We've got, Alex Mashinsky. He kind of, him and Bill Barnhart, to me, with Abra and Celsius, they kind of have a similar vibe as far as him doing his AMAs and him doing his Money Talk show. Personally, I can hear Bill Barnhart a little better, but they both say great things. So yeah, we got BitBoy Crypto. Pretty interesting dude. Him and Chico Crypto like have a total vendetta against each other. Chico thinks BitBoy is a complete moron and Moon Boy and all that stuff. Yeah, I've seen some. Yeah, I mean, I've heard some decent analyses come out of BitBoy. I've got no issue with him, but I can see why him and Chico Crypto probably don't like each other. I've seen some stuff on BitBoy that he's sitting there talking about like some major scammy DeFi APY pools and 3,000% APY DeFi pools and stuff like that. Of course he says, I'm just trying to cover everything, just show you what's out there, which, okay, I get, but some people might not quite understand that and think that he's endorsing it. So, I don't know, he's alright. He's not really my style, but there's somebody for everybody. Hoshoshi, he gets more, he's a total developer dude. He's This is a podcast here made for developer by a developer. He's pretty good. I like Hishoshi, but he's not really my style. But I might not be everybody's style, and I know I'm not. So, but he does some pretty good analysis on a lot of these. On Unibright, actually, he explained it very well. I would recommend watching that one. Unibright's a great token and a great project. Here's it's Cardano. Here's Chainlink, Digibyte. I mean, he goes coin by coin and just breaks it down, and he does a great job in that way. Let's see who else we got. Scott Melker, he's the Wolf of All Streets. I don't really know much about him, but I just heard a podcast from him the other day, and it was pretty good. I just watched Michael Saylor roast and waste the host of Hedgeye here, Kevin McCullough, today, talking about Bitcoin. It was pretty funny, and it was pretty good. Let's see here. Ivan on Tech. This guy, you can learn a whole lot about world history and the macro side of things through Ivan on Tech. He's super enthusiastic about everything all the time. He's like, what are you drinking today? I'm drinking my coffee black. He's just like hype. He's got that Russian, Belarus accent, but he's Swedish. Or he's living in Sweden. He teaches Ivan on Tech Academy. If you want to learn code, I've actually considered possibly enrolling in it, and really just getting myself a solid foundation. I'm just waiting to a point where I can just dive 100%. If I ever become unemployed, I'm going to take this course and just go 100%. All in and be a programmer and a smart contract developer and everything. But right now my job keeps me too busy because his courses do look pretty intense, but it looks good. And there's a lot of great testimonials. He does shill some coins, so be careful, but they all shill coins. So it's just part of the business. I know how many people and projects approach these guys trying to pay them in their coin or even just in dollars or Bitcoin for them to do one whole episode covering their coin, and they'll pay big bucks, like $20,000 or $30,000 just for one episode of these guys talking about their coin. I mean, it's a whole industry. You would not believe it. It's just how it works, and it's just the way it's done. Products, people asking these podcasts, these YouTube influencers to talk about their product or their coin, and the people on the inside of these Telegram groups will be talking about how they're going to be on Ivan on Tech, or they're going to be on Digital Asset News, or they're going to be on Chico Crypto, and then they'll buy it up, and then they'll wait for that person to talk about it, and then they'll see the pump, and then the people that bought it will just dump it after that. So you got to watch out for stuff like that, and then just know how it works. I've learned the hard way in a lot of cases. But Telegram is a great way. Telegram is, for those who don't know, Telegram. I don't have Telegram app. This is a fairly new computer, so I don't have a lot of stuff on here. But Telegram Messenger, there are a lot of crypto groups, a lot of all types of groups that use Telegram instead of Facebook Messenger. I'm not really sure why. I mean, Facebook Messenger sucks, but you can form groups, and I have a EurekaStreetCryptoHub group. You're welcome to join that. And it's just a good way to communicate. I first learned about Telegram whenever I became a Unibright ambassador back in April for a little while, and I communicated with them in that way. But I've been a part of several Telegram groups. It's how I've gotten insider information about some type of coins. I learned about Lambda in that way. I learned about Upfiring, Ocean Protocol, Acropolis. I've been a part of their Telegram group. You just get to talking with these people in there, and you get to learn about what's really going on, and get the the jump start on a lot of projects, or you can kind of tell the vibe in a lot of these groups if a coin is like a legit token or a legit project, or if it's just kind of a pump and dump. I became part of the Bridge Protocol Telegram group, and that community and that product is actually really good. It's something that you can keep all your ID information in one place on an app on your browser, and for instance, a door guy wouldn't need to see your ID; he would just need to see that app and clear it, and then to see if you're of age or not without you having to show your ID. It was a pretty good project, but the actual people running Bridge Protocol were completely unresponsive. They were uninterested in any type of marketing or even telling anybody about the project. But the community was so evangelistic about it, I just did not understand it. But the token is basically worth way less than zero right now. And I think some people lost money. Good thing I didn't. But I learned a lot about all that stuff through the Telegram group. So it's another way to educate yourself. So download Telegram to your phone or your computer and start browsing around. Every single project that you'll find in CoinGecko, you can probably find a Telegram group with it. So let's just go take a look at just some random one here, Waves. Yeah, they have a Telegram group. So you can go in there, you can view it in Telegram. I don't have Telegram on this computer, but then you can go in there and go into their Waves Tech Telegram and then start reading what they're chatting about, read their pinned chats, and then you can just start talking if you have questions, and they'll tell you all about it. Usually, 9 out of 10 times, they're like way enthusiastic and are totally welcoming people to come in and talk about their project. I've never really run into any Telegram group where people have just been complete shitbags. I'm sure they're out there, but yeah. So that's another resource. And let's see who else we got. There's so many podcasts. There's Lark Davis, Crypto Lark. This dude's interesting. He's got kind of a funny style, but he knows what he's talking about, man. He kind of shills too. Total dork, but yeah, I don't know. I've gotten some good information, like learned, how a lot of stuff works from him. He's a really smart dude, and he explains things very well. Let's see who else we have. Oh, I don't have this guy on here yet. He's on my other account, but what is his name? Donovan. The blonde, long-haired surfer dude, but probably not really a surfer. Total crypto geek. Super smart kid. Really good for technical analysis. Hold on, let me find him here real quick. And he should be on my Twitter feed. Let's see here. What is this kid's name? He tweets all the time, so there's Digital Asset News. Anyway, well, come on now. The one time where I don't see you on my feed, I've got so many weirdos on my feed. Dude, come on, kid. He's like some 23-year-old kid that lives in his mom's basement, and he does technical analysis, and he has like some whole training class on how to do TA, and I would never do TA, and TA to me, honestly, is extremely boring to listen to. But I do kind of like listening to this dude talk about it. Anyway, whatever. I'll find him. Another one here, Going Parabolic. Let's go back to here. Where was it? Here we go. Subscriptions. Yeah, Going Parabolic. This dude is a friend of Pompliano. It's how I kind of found out about him. Oh, I guess I am subscribed. And he's pretty entertaining. He's just kind of a dude like me, probably my age, talking just about the market. He talks about sports. He talks about crypto, Bitcoin. He's just a real Bitcoin dude, and yeah, he's worth a listen. That's gonna bug me. The name of Donovan. Okay, hold on. I've got to find out this kid's name. DIY investing, of course. All right, so let me go back in here. Get to where the hell did I go? Okay. Yeah, if you want a good morning of entertainment, this guy and all his goofy ass, with his long hair. Sometimes he does TA with no shirt on. He's just a goofy kid. He gets pretty obnoxious too on his Twitter. But yeah, he's the only TA dude I really kind of enjoy listening to. Sometimes he knows what he's talking about, and other times he doesn't. But he's got his trading and investing classes. And then I got another guy, the Modern Investor. This dude, he's real snarky sounding, but I really enjoy listening to him. He's very informative. He goes through a bunch of different types of articles, and really breaks down the articles. He's got a lot of opinions about everything. And just the way he talks, oh my god. Here, hold on.
Chris and
wow, man.
Well, Chris is using
Alright, so let's skip here.
Hey everybody. Welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a
such a dork too.
A lot of really weird news in the cryptocurrency space today.
The rhythm
Exactly what I'm talking about because it's kind of all over the place. The week started off with a bang.
When I'm at work, and I just have them in my
Stocks,
ear,
shares, and altcoins all suffered significant losses, but Bitcoin weathered
turn on the video when I hear him say
surprisingly
something
well. The
interesting.
majority.
And yeah, that's him. He's good, the Modern Investor. So him and Digital Asset News are two of my favorites. And then let's see. I think that's pretty much going to do it for now. Of course, there's that Camilo Russo book that I've shown on a couple episodes here. Great book about Ethereum. I gave another book to my brother, but I will show you what it is. And this is probably super dorky for some of you more advanced people, but it's a great way to start and learn about the basics of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general. And it came from that Crypto 101 group, and it's a book called Bitcoin Revolution. Let's see, the Bitcoin Revolution review. It's a good book to learn about this. Shit. Where is it? Okay, so Bitcoin Revolution book. It's a good book. Here it is, Crypto Revolution book by Bryce Paul. And it is a great intro book for somebody to learn about crypto and what it's all about, an entry point to Bitcoin and to cryptocurrency in general. I would highly recommend you to pass that to somebody who knows nothing about it, like a blank slate, to read this book. It is a really good resource. It's just, and supposedly it's free, but you have to pay like $8 shipping. So, I mean, whatever, you pay for shipping, you get this free book in the mail, and then you get spammed with a bunch of emails after that on their newsletter. It's just all caps, asking you to join whatever news group or subscription service that they have. So, but I didn't join that. I just read the book and I passed it on to my brother, and it's really good. So I would highly recommend that. And then what else do we have here? I don't know any of these other books, so I can't really speak for those. And then yeah, I think that's it. My wife is home, so I'm gonna go pay attention to her for a little bit. There is one more, not really podcast. Let me see if I can find it here. It's a YouTube video that covers what blockchain is, and it's a 2-hour long educational course. And let me see, I posted it on like LinkedIn a long time ago, so I don't think I have a LinkedIn password saved on this computer. So I'll see if I can find it on my laptop real quick. I need to get some waiting music here. So, posts. Here we go. Okay, so I will try to find it here on YouTube. I just found it on the other one. No. Here we go. So, YouTube. Okay, so blockchain technology explained. I'm sure there's a billion videos because there's so many videos online that I've just watched tons of crap, and I'm trying to show you guys like good stuff that you can learn with. Here it is, blockchain technology course, blockchain technology explained. It's an entire 2-hour course on coding by Coding Tech. I need to subscribe to that. And this goes on, and it has like 6 parts to it, and it just goes, and it starts with the basics, and it goes to smart contracts, and then it explains like what a whole automated blockchain world would look like by the end, and it all just comes together. If you have 2 hours, or if you have 30 minutes at a time, I would highly recommend doing this.
Mobile and social networking with the most recent
doing this course. Just watching, taking 2 hours and watching this video, you will learn a ton from it. Actually, I'd probably do this before you did any of it. Do this, and then do that Blockchain Revolution book that I showed you, and then you can just go start casually watching a lot of these YouTubers after that. And then the Udemy course, it just depends on how detailed you want to get. But yes, watch this video first. It's on Coding Tech on YouTube, and then do the cryptocurrency, the Blockchain Revolution, Crypto Revolution book. I'm sorry, Crypto Revolution, and then from there branch out and figure out which way you want to go. There's so many different ways you can go in the crypto world. And where your interests may lie. So figure out where you want to get in and fit in. And that's all I can say. Anyway, this turned into a 43-minute recording. So with that, I'm going to leave you, and I hope you guys have a good evening, and sleep well, and maybe I'll sign on tomorrow and cover some other types of topics. This was the cryptocurrency education and resources evening. So a great thing for a Friday night whenever you're supposed to be out partying, right? Okay, all right, take care. Eureka John signing out, and hit your like button or hit your dislike button on the YouTube, but let me know, or comment, or shoot me a DM on Twitter. All right, there's my Twitter address.